Guys, so this is a little bit of an impromptu video. Wanted to touch upon the subject of fat acceptance. I know a million people have talked about this, but I did once used to weigh over 300 pounds just a few years ago. I lost a ton of weight. Still not at my goal weight, but we're working on getting there. The past year has just been kind of on hold, I suppose, but yeah, just getting back into the groove of things. And I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about how fat acceptance is actually a really dangerous thing. Fat acceptance masquerades as self-acceptance. I don't think it's good to accept yourself when you're abusing your body. I don't care what anyone says, being overweight vastly increases your risk of certain kinds of diseases and complications. When I was over 300 pounds, I gave myself plantar fasciitis. And because I was actually in the process of moving, and I moved a lot of stuff by myself, and then I had movers that brought in my big furniture items. So I was mostly sedentary, and then all of a sudden I was on my feet moving stuff like all day long from one house to another. So I was wearing flip-flops. I gave myself plantar fasciitis. If you don't know what that is, it's incredibly painful tearing and inflammation of your plantar fascia, which is a muscle that connects from your heel to the ball of your feet. And it can result in a lot of heel pain. We won't get into that. But I hated the way I looked. I hated the way I felt. Yet, I had to come to a point where I did kind of love myself enough, in spite of how poorly I treated myself, to fight for myself, if that makes sense. So I didn't love that I was fat. Most people that are fat don't love that they're fat, because life is just harder in so many ways when you're that overweight. Just walking around, just basic things. I went on a mini vacation to visit my family, and I needed a seatbelt extender, and that was just such a low point in my life. And I still wasn't ready at that point to do what needed to be done to change my life, because that was the issue with the fat acceptance. I thought, well, there's nothing wrong with me, it's just society. The truth is, I was just doing anything to avoid facing the reality that I was the one who fucking did it to myself. I did it to myself. I decided that I was going to try to heal myself with food instead of a different healthy means, like working out. Working out for me now is kind of like my form of therapy now. You get addicted to it. It's a great feeling. Just getting your heart rate up, and that feeling of being like completely exhausted, just drenched in sweat, and yeah, it's just the best feeling. But there is a big difference between loving yourself and tough love. If you really truly love yourself, you have to be honest and upfront with yourself. You have to face the reality that there are areas in your life that you could be doing better. And I know all of us have little things like that in our lives. Big things and little things, combined, because nobody is perfect. So I just think it's incredibly dangerous to tell people it's okay to be fat. I mean, yeah, I guess it's technically okay to be fat, but it's not really okay to be fat. Your quality of life is it's just significantly lowered. It's significantly lowered from what it could be if you were at a healthy weight, just moving your body day by day. My heart rate, I've got a Fitbit here, my heart rate has, I'm so fit now. I don't mean to brag, I'm not trying to brag, but I work out almost every day. And I'm so fit now that sometimes my resting heart rate is under 50, which is crazy. Because it used to be a lot higher than that, I can tell you that. So yeah, I'm just sick of this society and this culture that encourages people to be subpar and encourages people to be betas. instead of alphas, instead of going after what they want the most, instead of, holding themselves up to the highest possible standard in life. It's just sad. It's just no wonder our society's basically gone to shit. Everybody gets a fucking medal. As my ex used to say, everybody kicks a goal. It's just, it doesn't encourage anybody. It encourages mediocrity, basically. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm a little bit sad today because Prince passed away, and it was in the morning here in Australia, and I woke up to that news, and so I painted my nails purple. I went to work, wore all purple accessories, and I made another lady who came to work, like, shocked. She didn't know he'd passed away. She's like, what? No, you were giving me goosebumps. I'm like, I promise I wouldn't joke about that. But just been listening to Prince all day. Gonna do my workout now, and then I'm gonna dance to his music. And that's all I wanted to talk about. If you guys would like to hear maybe more about like my fitness journey and all of that stuff, I mean, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to talk about it. And then if you are dealing with overeating issues, if you are overweight, I want to encourage you. I really want to encourage you to make changes in your life. Your life is worth it. You are absolutely worth it. That's something that I love about Trump, is that he's an alpha. He's an alpha male. Even if he has failures, he gets right back up, just dusts himself off. It's no big deal. His entire family is basically a pack of alphas, and I think that they're wonderful role models for kids now that are just so mollycoddled. I find them really inspiring. So yeah, I just want to do that little video, and that's it. Sorry for rambling so much, but I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.